Hi guys, so today I'm going to talk about the story from Storyline Online, Getting to Know Ruben Plotnik. So Ruben Plotnik is a guy that is a boy that was like really funny. Everyone wanted to be like him. And there was this one word, I don't know what it was.
Everything what he does was zany.
Yeah, zany.
Like fun and crazy.
Yeah, fun and crazy, yeah. And everyone wanted to be like him. Everyone like wanted to get to know him. Everyone wanted to be friends with him. And like he was like known as the coolest kid in school. So and then there's this boy that like not the main character, but the boy that is talking about himself and is talking about Ruben Plotnik. Ruben Plotnik asked him if he can come to his house so they can study together. The boy was like really shocked because Ruben Plotnik is gonna come to his house. But when he said yes, he thought of one thing. He wants to get embarrassed. He was kind of getting embarrassed and
worried.
And he was worried because her grandma, she forgets stuff, and I think she has anesthesia. Like she forgets stuff. Yeah.
It's called in English like that.
Yeah, it means like you forget stuff. Anyway, and like.
Mama, read the page.
Since her husband passed away, she's like been like kind of miserable and stuff like that. But when Ruben Plotnik came to his house, he asked before he came, his grandma used to play checkers with him. Not Ruben Plotnik, the boy. She used to play checkers with him, and sometimes she just like threw the checkers boards up like in the air, and she randomly used to fight with her dead husband.
She's not done yet.
And then Ruben Plotnik then Ruben Plotnik came to his house and asked, "Do you have chocolate milk?" He was like, "No, but I have milk and chocolate cookies." He took them and he crumbled and smashed the chocolate cookies inside the milk, and
he made bubbles.
And he gave him a straw, and he made bubbles in the homemade chocolate milk. And he was in the sink. So the grandma said something like, "Let's
waltz, like dance waltz."
Yeah, but there's just one word.
Nate is the name of her dead husband.
Yeah, and she started telling the boy in the sink, Nate, let's waltz." And then but before she said that, she started saying, "Hello, Nate," something like that, yeah. And then the boy thought that he was gonna make fun of his grandma for saying something like that and for speaking in a voice like that. So, and then to his surprise, he just smiled back and said hello. And then she started saying, the grandma, "Nate, let's waltz." Waltz like means dancing. And then he got out of this, and then the boy was like really embarrassed because he thought that like he was gonna make fun of her, make fun of like him too. But to his surprise again, he got off the sink, put his homemade chocolate milk down, and he started wall dancing with the grandma. And then that's the end. That's not the end, but like when he went home, Ruben Plotnik, the grandma and the boy's mom and dad and the boy sat all together, not with Ruben Plotnik though. And then the grandma so they all sat together, and the parents started saying, like they started patting her hand because they didn't know what she meant. And then the boy knew exactly what she meant. She meant that she wants Ruben Plotnik to like waltz with her, I think. And yeah, that's the end.
Thank you, Tamarah.